are now, folks. We're out and about in the Equestrian Centre and chatting to folk who have come to Cavan today. And the first lady I've come across is a very chatty lady called Pam. Hello, Pam.
Hello.
And Pam comes all the way from Athlone. Even though she has a touch of an American accent, she does assure me she's lived in Ireland for 40 years.
That's absolutely correct, yes. I met my Irishman cruising the seas in 1977. And he didn't want to live anywhere, only Ireland. So we came back to Ireland and set up our family.
So what's your story, Pam? You are an American, really?
Well, I'm American born, yeah.
But you're of Irish descent, are you?
No, not really. Not that I was ever aware of. Until I started kind of looking up family history. And then realised we all Americans claim to have a bit of...
So you're a real American? No Irish ancestry.
Claim to have a little bit of Irish ancestry. Every American does.
So I asked...
They built America, didn't they? The Irish built...
They did, and London and many other places as well. I asked you a silly question and asked you why you were here today. So why are you here today?
Well, first of all, I haven't been to a food fair in a long time. Maybe the last one I was in Dublin. It's a good few years. I'm very much a foodie. I love to see all the Irish producers. I love sampling their products. I like buying some products.
I see.
As well. And the fact that they had the guest chefs to do demos.
So did you get around to see any of the demos?
Actually, and I think it's probably past the time now.
I think Nevin was on. Oh, yeah. But you can come back tomorrow.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, because my friends from Athlone have just moved back here. This is her home place. And so I came up to visit her, but also to come here and, just to enjoy it.
So for Pam, for entertainment value, what would you put on today?
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, all the people in the stands are so friendly. You can stop and chat to them. They're so willing to tell you about the products. I heard a bit of music.
That's what it's all about.
I heard a bit of music. I think the kids have a play area. I don't have young children anymore, but there's a play area for the kids. It's fabulously organised. And
so you're well pleased with your trip today. You were so delighted you came here today.
Very much.
Well, Pam, it was great talking to you. I hope you get to see some of the demonstrations. You are a foodie, of course, and you like food, so I hope you get to see some of the demonstrations. And thank you for chatting to us live at the Taste of Cavan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well done. Give me a hug. All the way from America. Thank you. And of course, I have come across a guy with a very interesting T-shirt. It says, "I climbed Croagh Patrick."
3 times.
Now, 3 times he did it. I'm so proud. I climbed it 1 time 3 weeks ago, and I still see those stones climbing around in my head. But you've done it 3 times. This is Guna, and you are from both of you, and your name is Jans and Guna, and they are from Latvia, and they came all the way from Latvia to climb Croagh Patrick 3 times.
I 2 times.
You did it 2 times. Absolutely wonderful, folks. It is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for any kind of a heart at all, because it takes your body, your soul and your mind to climb Croagh Patrick. What do you think of today? Are you enjoying today?
Yes, of course.
You like all the different kinds of food,
yes,
and
so, yeah.
you like? Are you here all day? Are you here long?
No, just maybe 10 minutes.
Oh, great, and just here 10 minutes. Just here 10 minutes, and you get on TV. Well done. I hope you enjoy the rest of the program.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Hello, this is a very interesting stand. It says Sustainable Systems Ireland. Please tell me what's all that about.
Well, I grow... Very good on you.
This will make it handier. Okay, so Sustainable Systems Ireland. Tell me what that's all about.
I grow garlic and I grow berries, so healthy berries, so unusual berries that you won't get in supermarkets. They're sea buckthorn, aronia. They've been widely grown across Europe, full of vitamin C.
Very bitter.
They're bitter, but that's because it's high in vitamin C. So slightly sour means more vitamins. Ascorbic acid. So.
Okay, so you grow all this in your own garden?
I do, yeah. I have 4 acres. 4 acres. I do part-time. I work in a newspaper as well, so I have 2 jobs.
So you're in the media?
I am indeed. I'm a graphic designer, design newspapers.
Oh, brilliant.
And then I grow part-time. I grow berries and fruit. So I tried basically fruit and nut trees and all sorts of trees for the last...
So I guess you go around the markets?
I do go around the markets, yeah, and I try and promote healthy berries and healthy eating, so that's basically what I'm doing.
And is that trending at the moment?
I'm not into trends. I'm more into actually long-term plan for healthy eating. So
Yeah.
I slowly educating people. That's what I do. I try and educate people about healthy eating.
So, if anybody where are you working at?
I generally, Sheridan's Cheesemongers in Carnaross. We're there every Saturday, so we sell in Mullingar. So mainly at markets and direct to consumers, basically.
So where are you done? Sheridan's Cheesemongers every
Saturday, yeah. We sell fresh juice.
Carnaross.
Carnaross in your
Carnaross, sorry. So that's where you go if you want to get some
fresh sea buckthorn juice.
Yeah.
And fresh garlic. Yeah.
Well done. Thank you for
very much.
talking to us.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
Taste of Cavan, and I see that Virginia show is coming up, and I know that's on the 21st of August, which is next Wednesday week.
Correct.
So tell us the biggest show in County Cavan. What all have you planned this year?
Well, we have the usual Bailey's cows on. That's a big event. We have a new tent. It's food and biodiversity. We're trying to promote that and see how biodiversity works in terms of farming and food production.
The garden.
The garden. Cookie demonstration with Richard Corrigan.
Yeah. Of course, he's no stranger to Virginia.
No, he's a local man. And then we've Liffey Meats is back. The music in the gig rig. Carnaross Martyrs supporting us. There's 200 classes of horses and cattle.
Brilliant.
Print. There's fashion show. Dog show.
Now,
and farm
just talking
conference.
about the dog show, if I were to bring my dog up, could you guarantee that he'd win a prize?
If he's good enough, he'll win a prize.
He is good enough. He's
Then
a
he'll win
Scottish
a
Terrier.
he'll win a
Anyway, he
prize.
came second last year, but he's tired of always being the bridesmaid and never the bride. He wants to be the bride this year.
He'll get
Just
there.
joking. I've been to the Virginia Dog Show. It's very good. A great show. Very well run show. I must say on the day, because you can find exactly what you're looking for and go where you want to go. What was the last thing you had on there? Farm produce and poultry competitions.
Poultry competitions, yeah. That's just your produce. If you have garden produce, potatoes.
You get it judged on the day.
Judged on the day, yeah. All veg. There's a section for 6 garden veg displayed with a photograph. That's a big prize to win.
Big prize.
That's
well,
a big
well
one. That's sponsored by Pagolia Nurseries.
Okay, so well done. So, August the 21st, Wednesday week, and we hope that the weather will be good.
It will be good.
It's definitely going to be
Your
good.
dog is going to win the dog show.
I have all my fans ready to take photographs if he wins. No, it'll be a good day, you hope.
It will be a good day. It will be a good day, yes.
So it starts bright and early in the morning, and just to avoid, parking and traffic jams and all that sort of stuff. Virginia's the main town, people going through. I sometimes find that you get caught up in traffic jams. Have you any advice for people?
If there's free parking in we call the Pottle Grounds, which is adjacent to the showgrounds, so you can park in there and walk across a bridge to the show, or you can park on the street if you can, if it's safe. Walk down. The evening time, there is normally diversions to allow traffic to get out of the show. This is diversions for the traffic coming from Dublin. So that will alleviate some of the traffic in the town itself when the main bus of people want to leave the show.
Okay.
So hopefully there shouldn't be too many delays.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
We're getting on top of that.
Well done. Thank you for talking to us. I hope you
welcome.
enjoy the rest of the Taste of Cavan,
You're
and
welcome.
I hope that we might even see you there at Virginia Show.
We'll see you in Virginia.
Well, hello, my old friend Ferg.
You're still in business.
Declan, we're still in business, Declan. Well done. So, Declan, this is all grown in your plot, in your slot.
In Drumlane Community Garden, yeah. It's a garden project near Milltown, Belturbet. And there's about 8 or 9 people involved in it. And we meet on Wednesday and Saturday for 2 hours and do a bit of gardening and drink lots of tea.
Well, you grow a lovely curly-headed cabbage, may I say. Is that curly?
No, it's not.
It looks curly to me.
That's a greyhound cabbage.
That's a greyhound cabbage, a slim one.
Yeah.
But well done. So, is this a communal plot, or what the story is?
It's a community garden, and
So who owns the plot?
everybody.
Oh.
And nobody.
How does that work out? Who bought
Well,
it?
that's the great mystery. People always ask me that question about how do we share out the produce, and do we fall out? But there's never any issue with the produce because we're all gardeners ourselves, and we have quite gardens at home also.
When I hear the word communal, I think, somebody's doing more work than the next person. How does that work out? Somebody's not pulling their weight. Does that ever happen?
Not really, because everybody sort of does their own. We have quite a flower garden also as part of the project, and to some degree I do concentrate myself, and a few others concentrate on the vegetable end, and some of the ladies do look after the flowers and
So
roses.
it works
and all
out.
that.
It
But
works out.
we do sort of cross borders also. You know, it's not in the springtime when it's busy and we're planting crops. Everybody is planting, like, you know, and
Well
then
done. So if anybody wants to go down to Belturbet or Drumlane, can they go down and see it and see how it works out, or is it visitor friendly?
it's open all the time. It's located beside the community centre and football club in Milltown Village, and we are there on Wednesday morning from 10 o'clock till 12, and Saturday morning from 10 o'clock till 12, and tea at 11.
Now you see that, folks, you get a cup of tea as well if you go in and see them doing their work, and you get a cup of tea as well. Well done.
Anyone is welcome anytime. As I say, the garden is open all the time, but if they want to meet us on Wednesday or Saturday, we're there 10 o'clock till 12. Anyone's quite welcome.
Well done, and bring your shovel.
You don't have to bring the shovel on the first day. When you come the second day, you have to bring the shovel.
Oh, and second day, bring your shovel. Well done, Declan. I go past you here.
Mrs. Millie Lanigan, please make our way to the front.
Tell us what's going on here, apart from the revival of Coca-Cola and Cavan.
Yes, thank you very much.
I see a bottle of Coca-Cola on the poster there.
Absolutely.
This is graphic design at its...
Homebird.
Homebird, yeah. Tell us about Homebird.
So my background is as a graphic designer. Homebird is a concept that myself and my wife Orla, who's over there, came up with back in 2013. We started designing our own artworks, designing our own prints and selling them online. So we're 5 or 6 years on the go.
You've a fantastic supply of things.
Exactly. And again, this is only
plastic arrangement of
this
things.
is only a selection of what we do. Obviously today we're in Cavan, so we tailor a lot of our goods towards the Cavan audience. So again, Cavan Cola has always been a great seller, and
actually that's a nice present to give somebody. You would say, oh, you know, we have this drink in Cavan Cola, and when we were children, if you spilled it on your clothes, you ruined your clothes.
Absolutely, and a lovely drink it was too.
It was very sweet.
But so we have a range of that, but we also do a range of prints as well, different, for example, movie themed. And then you have GA themed prints, and then
show us the one of
variety.
Cavan Cola again. I saw you with it there a second ago. Because I hear on the grapevine that they're trying to make Cavan Cola again. You hear that?
Yeah. I mean, last year
I don't know how true it is, but some little bird was telling me that the person who had the formula for the Cavan Cola brought it with them.
Yes. Well, we at the stall here last year we had one of the family here from Cavan Cola. She loved what we were doing, spent a lot of money, but then she brought one of the, I think it was her father with her, and we chatted to him. We made a little presentation to him and gave him one as a print, as a gift, and he said he's taken it with him to the grave. So I don't think we'll see Cavan Cola again, unfortunately, only in this format. So
There we go. I wonder, Roland, is there a bottle of it left in the country?
Do you know what? I was in my local, which is in Leitrim in Carrigallen, and Cathal Farley has 3 of them.
Go away. Original bottles never
original.
opened.
And it's spelled here with a C. He has one as it with a K.
I remember with a K.
Yeah, so it's still there. If anybody has one, I'm sure they're worth a couple of bob now, and they're probably holding on.
Sentimental value, at least.
Exactly.
Nothing else.
You look on eBay, but I don't think there's any there yet. Yeah. But I think anybody that has one will hold on to it. And if you don't, it's the next best thing.
Very interesting and well presented, if I may say so. Thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely.
And I hope you have lots of success at the Taste of Cavan.
Yeah,
with Cavan Cola and the Taste of Cavan Cola.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, here we are at a stall, and for once, it's a stall who you can't eat something. Louise is here with her Crayola. Tell us all about that.
Hello,
Louise.
it's actually called, it's Chaotic, all but Chaotic. It's my own Irish brand of modelling clay, so it doesn't stick to clothes, carpet or hair. Whatever you make, you get to keep, basically. So if you want to make cake toppers, jewellery, pencil toppers, make whatever you want, and then it just air dries after 24 hours.
So it goes solid, really, and it stays like that.
Yes.
So when did you start all this, Louise?
I started 8 years ago, basically in Dundalk. I'm from Cavan originally, but living in Dundalk. So 8 years ago, at the height of the recession, I started it, and it's getting better ever since, basically.
And where do you sell your product?
We sell it at all different events. Like we're doing the RDS Horse Show at the moment, we're doing Puck Fair, and I'm doing the Taste of Cavan. So we just go to different events. And
are you in shops like Eason's or anything like that?
We're not in Eason's at the moment, but it's something that we'd like to explore in the next 6 to 12 months, basically getting into shops. We're not in any stores at the moment, you can just buy online.
So did you go to any schools or anything like that?
Well, I have a degree in design from the University of Ulster, so I have a creative background. I love creating. It's my...
No, I meant, are you putting it in schools? No.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, absolutely.
I wasn't asking you, did you go to school? Sorry, I'm not that nosy now. I know I ask weird questions, but not that one. Sorry.
Yes, we're throughout Ireland. Yes, I supply a lot of the schools throughout Dundalk, Cavan, throughout Ireland, so it is very good.
It's a good open
Yeah, and we do workshops in schools, so I will travel to go into schools and we facilitate workshops and kids'
Louise.
parties.
Brilliant stuff. Great colour. So just show me example of something that you've made here.
Chaotic here. This
Okay.
is how it starts, and then after 24 hours, let's try and get a better one. Just air dry. So it's air dries like that.
Yeah, it's got
It's
like
extra
that.
light when it dries.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it comes in all the 13 colours, and all the colours can be intermixed. So you can make any body, anything but a mess from chaotic.
Really, that's
Yeah,
fabulous.
it is really good.
Excellent for children if you
It's
want
brilliant.
it in your
Well,
house.
Well, we say it's from 3 to 103. We supply nurseries, nursing homes, and everything in between.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
it is lovely.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Well done, and thank you for talking to Taste of Cavan, Louise. Thank you.
very much. Thank
Beautiful
you.
stuff. Thank you. And here we have Crystal's Pie Hole. Crystal, does that say what it says on the tin?
It sure does. We do American style pies. That's what we focus on. So key lime, pumpkin pie, pecan pies. We're opening up a location in Kells at the end of the month, like a coffee shop. And there you can get whole pies, slices of pie, a cup of coffee, sandwich.
Of course, the Americans do love, and that's where the idea come from, a huge big dessert. They really do love their desserts and their pies.
Yeah.
So you're going to open in Kells. Oh, excellent. So talk us through some of the things here, Crystal. So I presume, first of all, that you make all of these.
I do. Out of my kitchen at the moment, yes. In Valley James Duff right now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Excellent. So talk us through some of the nice. It's nice to be able to say, oh, yuck, it's here now. Come on, tell me what you have here.
This is fudge. I have 7 different flavors, and then I rotate new flavors depending on what I kind of want to invent. So I've got Bailey's fudge, peppermint, peanut butter, maple walnut, and orange split. If you remember the ice cream bars from the Ice Cream Man when you were a kid, it tastes just like that. Various cookies, peanut butter
along, have a look
cookies,
at your
oatmeal
cookies.
raisin cookies.
What's this one here?
These are tassies, so I didn't want to bring whole slices of pie. It would be a little messy.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd do miniature. So it's basically a miniature pecan pie.
Can we taste one?
Of course you can. Go for it. Pecans and apple.
Nice and fruity.
Yeah, it's nice little cream cheese crust for you. So mostly just anything you can bake. I like.
So at
pastry.
the moment, you haven't opened your little cafe yet,
No.
but at the moment, where is your stuff available to buy?
You can find me on Facebook. You can call me. So it's all basically online and word of mouth at the moment out of my kitchen. So I still do a lot of novelty cakes, birthday cakes, chocolate biscuit cake for pudding, chocolate biscuit pudding cakes for Christmas, that type of stuff. But trying to branch out into more of the pies.
So this is artisan.
Yes.
You are artisan.
Yes. Everything from scratch.
So if somebody were to say to you, oh, but that's too rich, what would you say to that? You know what I mean? Too wholesome.
What? There's no such thing. Good is good. That's all that's to say
what you
about
have
it.
to say. Well, that's fair enough. Good is good.
If it's good, it's worth it. That's for sure.
Okay, Crystal. Well, we wish you the very best
Thank
with
you, I
your
appreciate
cafe when you open up.
Thank
you for talking to us at the Taste of Cavan. Thank you.
Thanks a
We'll
lot.
see you next year. Thank you.
Attention please, Machine Garden.
Hello.
How are you?
Hiya. Here we are you are a girl, and your name is
Danielle McDermott.
Danielle, and you are from the Errigal Hotel in Goodhill.
Yeah, the
Well
Errigal
done.
Country House
So
Hotel.
tell us all about the Errigal Hotel. I know that in Cavan TV a few years ago we had your owners on.
Pat and Bernie.
Pat and Bernie were in our programme talking
Yeah.
about the hotel. So it's gone from strength to strength from that.
Absolutely. So the Errigal Country House Hotel is a family-owned hotel, and this is actually the 15th year. So it's open 15 years today, which is hard to believe. Doesn't seem like that long. The Errigal specialises primarily in weddings. So we're a huge market for weddings. Also conferences as well, but our main focus and why we're here today is our food. So we have a fantastic restaurant called the Raynar's Restaurant, which we're promoting here today. And we also have amazing food in our brewery bar, and every Sunday we have carvery, which was an absolute treat. And for anybody who doesn't know, our carvery, children under 12 eat for free.
Oh,
off the
amazing
kids
stuff.
menu. So yeah. So
And of course, the Errigal Hotel as well is situated and beautifully landscaped. Absolutely beautiful place to go to.
absolutely stunning. So especially for brides and grooms, or if you're there for a romantic weekend away, or you're just there for dinner, please get out and look at the gardens. Pat actually does all the gardens himself, so he's a man of many talents. But the backdrop with the forest behind and the wildlife and absolutely everything about it is just stunning. So any visitors that we have from Dublin or from the north, they're just astounded by what's actually around us. Yeah, absolutely. It's stunning.
And a great place for a wedding as well. So what's the biggest wedding you can cater for?
We can cater for a wedding up to 380 guests.
That's big.
Yeah, big.
We wouldn't want any bigger than that.
Well, if you can afford it, fair play to you. But most of the weddings are around 120, 150. Yeah, I think that's the way weddings are gone now. But we have the odd one that's 250, 300. Yeah.
And one wedding a day, of course.
Yeah, the Errigal is exclusive, which is the main thing about it. It's a unique venue. One wedding a day, and you have the whole hotel to yourself. So all the rooms will be held for that wedding as well. So it's just a dream spot to get married.
Well done. Thank you for talking to us
Very
on
welcome.
Cavan TV at the Taste of Cavan. And hopefully we'll get over someday to have a little something to eat in Reynard's
Absolutely.
restaurant.
Come over, we look after you.
Oh, brilliant. We'd like to hear that. Thank you very much for talking
Thank
to
you.
us. Thank you. You were having great fun there with that Hoover. What's so different about that? This one here. Tell us about it.
This is Carter's new 2-in-1 vacuum cleaner and floor scrubber. So there's rollers. You put your water in here, solution in here, and the roller spins. It washes, scrubs your floor, and sucks it up. And
Oh, with Hoover as well.
it hoovers as well and collects the container at the back.
Fantastic.
So you don't have to hoover or sweep the floor
And
before
you have to
mop.
plug it in though.
Yes,
It's
good
not,
long
it's
lead.
not, yeah.
No, to get the constant power, it's hard to beat the power. The mains.
So well done. So that's a new toy.
product.
I'm sure there are loads of ladies out there and they'd love to get their hands on one of those. So they come into GT Electric.
This is
and
their-
they get
their new steamer as well.
Here.
The new steamer,
Yeah, steam mop.
steam mop.
That's
Yes.
And how does that
Easy
work?
to steer.
You fill it with hot water. You fill it with water and it heats it up.
Cold water is ready in 30 seconds, and it kill 99.9% of germs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Better than any mop.
that's it. And it's
And
fast.
of course, we like to say that these these are also men friendly. Men can also use them as well.
More men actually use them than women, especially with the Dysons, the cordless Dysons.
Yeah,
as
they'd be
well.
more industrial,
Yes,
wouldn't they
yes,
be?
Yes.
But you know those Dysons, do they hold the charge long? That's the only thing about the Dysons.
Depends on the model and the wattage. The V10 Absolute, which is an offer, it'll last up to 60 minutes. On a normal,
that's a lot of
and
hoovering.
on max suction, 30 minutes. And you get the extra floor. You get the extra
Change your
floor
head.
the fluffy head, which is designed for wooden floors and tiles.
Right, yeah.
So if there's any pebbles on the floor, it won't scrape the floor. It's soft. Yeah.
Oh, well done. Well, that's a great show, and good show. Loads of ladies out there would be glad to see that and have a chat with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank you. Well, of course, I couldn't pass this stand. This is Casa Maria, isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
Fantastic stuff. Just look at this stand. It's got a Mexican and an Irish influence. Yourself, Fatima, you are Mexican, and you're married to an Irishman.
Yes, from Cavan.
Well, a man from Cavan, it'd be very arty when he's from Cavan. It'd be very artistic. Excellent, well done. So I did see something about you on Facebook. Please tell me, just tell me, look at this. Isn't this just absolutely fabulous?
This is a recycled blown glass, and it comes from Mexico. The base is iron, and we have different shapes. For example, you can mix and match with this base, and we have this one that is also recycled blown glass. And so we bring them from a town called Tonalam in Mexico. All the pieces that we have are handmade, and all of them come from Mexico.
Fantastic. You're mixing the Irish, the Mexican and the Irish. You're mixing
Yes.
it. Excellent stuff. I was thought about that. You like to take the influence from old towns and everything in Mexico, isn't it?
Yeah, so we have from different cultures. We have, for example, things that are from indigenous called Zapotecas, and they come, for example, these textiles, they come from Oaxaca, and these others that are the colorful, they come from other community called Otomis, or are also called Tenangos.
Yeah. Is this your art here?
Yes, so these are the pieces that are called Tenangos or are called Otomis. I don't do it myself, but so all is from Mexico.
Okay, and what's this here?
It's
just
this
a
one, yes.
That looks
I
nice.
keep it, yes, for the cash, yes.
yes.
But it's also from Mexico. It's ceramic and it's called from Serbine.
Mexico.
Yes.
Fabulous. Yeah. So where is you? Are you in Ireland or in Mexico at the moment?
So we are here. We don't have a shop. We are just starting and we sell online. But if someone wants just to see something, then they can come to our place and see the places that we have there. But it's mainly online, yes.
Mainly online.
Yes.
Well, well done. Absolutely fantastic. Casa Maria.
Yes.
Casa
Yes,
Maria. It's the name.
our little one.
Oh, your little
Yes,
one. Now that's
yes, her
lovely.
name is Maria, that's why. Yeah.
Casa Maria. Well, that is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.